Hey, welcome to the Scotty B Show. Hope everybody's doing great today on this great Sunday. It's a beautiful day out. Day before Memorial Day, the day that we remember those who passed away during the wars, those who passed away from injuries from the wars. Today we got the Texas Rangers at the Baltimore Orioles on the third game of a 3 game set. Rangers have won the first two. And let me see if I can bring this up here. Well, I can't. So it's been 55 games since the Orioles have been swept in a 3 game series, which is second highest among most teams. So they need to win it today. Plain and simple, they need to win it today. They want to keep moving along. I'm a little early on the opening, so I hope everybody's doing great out there. Let's take a look at the lineups for the Rangers. Going to be batting first, playing shortstop. Be Simeon batting second, playing second base. Seager batting third at first base. Low batting fourth to DH. Garcia batting fifth at third base. Jung batting sixth, doing the catching is Heim. Batting seventh in left field is Jankowski. Batting eighth in right field to be Grossman. And batting ninth in center field to be Tavares. On the mound for the Rangers today. Oop, where do we go? They don't want to show me that. Oh, there we go. And the mound for the Rangers today is Bradford. I think he's 0-1. He's got a 10.80 earned run average. So, got to win this game right here. Plain and simple. All right, for the Orioles, the batting order leading off, playing center field to be Mullins. Batting second at doing the catching is Rushman. Batting third in left field to Hayes. Batting fourth in right field, Santander. Batting fifth at first base, Mountcastle. Batting sixth at playing second base, Urias. Batting seventh at third base be Henderson. Batting eighth and doing the DH today is McCann. And batting ninth and playing shortstop is Mateo. On the mound for the Orioles today is Kyle Bradish. And as soon as I get his stats, I'll give them to you. His earned run average 4.34. We know that. So hopefully this is a good day for the Orioles today. They're wearing their City Connects again today. I don't know. I don't know. They might burn those things after this series. Let's take a look. We do have a score because there's on Sunday you have the early game at Peacock, and right now in the bottom of the sixth inning, Los Angeles Dodgers 10, Tampa Bay Rays 10. I mean, holy kaludi, what a score that's going to be. I don't know what the over and under was on that, but it's got to be over right now, I'll tell you that. 20 runs scored between both teams, 10-10. Warming up, other than this game, San Diego's at the Yankees. Cardinals at Guardians. White Sox are at the Tigers. Later on today, Washington is at Kansas City. Toronto's at Minnesota. San Francisco's at Milwaukee. Cincinnati's at the Cubs. The Mets are at the Rockies. Astros are at the A's. Marlins are at the Angels. Red Sox are at the Diamondbacks. Pirates are at the Mariners, and the Phillies are at the Braves. So Kyle Bradish on the mound, eight starts, 2-1, 4.34, 37 in the third innings. He struck out 32, walked 13. He's given up 5 homers. Teams are hitting 269 off him. If you hear an echo, I apologize. I'm just checking to make sure I'm broadcasting. Okay. So Brady's pitch is a four seam and then a slider and a curveball. Throws the sinker almost as much as he does the curve. And he does have a changeup that he throws about 9.3% of the time. So right-hander Kyle Bradish on the mound for the Orioles, trying to stop this 2-game loser streak for the Rangers. So Marcus Semien will lead it off for the Rangers, their shortstop. He's hitting 299 with the 858 OPS, as the Rangers have the top batting average in the major leagues. First pitch of the game, fouls it back. Low for ball, 1-1. Fouls it back. No, it's going to be out of play. 1-2. I am going to try and bring up that second page like I normally have and see what happens. I was having trouble with it yesterday, so I didn't even attempt it today, but give it another shot today, here in a minute. The 1-2 pitch to Semien. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. So Corey Seager will come up. He's 333 with the 991. Seager comes to the plate, left-handed batter. There's a strike. 333 on the year, 4 homers, 18 RBIs. He's 2 for 9 with 4 RBIs in the series. There's a swing and a miss, 1-2. And Kyle Reddish is looking good. In the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch in the dirt, 2-2. On deck is Nathaniel Lowe, first baseman for the Rangers. Bruce Bochy, also the manager of the Rangers. Checks the swing. 2-2. Oh, 3-2, excuse me. Big game for the Orioles right here. Want to win this, at least. Want to win this one. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. So he strikes out the first 2 batters he faces. So Lowell comes to the plate, 279 with an 805 OPS. Little outside for ball one. 5 homers, 29 RBIs. He's 0 for 8 in the series. There's a strike, 1-1. Flags are waving a bit. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, no one on here in the top half of the first. Swing and a miss. He strikes out the side. Go to bottom half of the first for scoreless. Well, it'd be nice if we keep that up, huh? All right, I'm gonna try and bring this up today. Yesterday I was having it made all kinds of difficulty for me, so wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to use it again today or not. But we'll give it a shot because I know you don't want to see my ugly mug the whole time. So Cody Bradford is the starter for Texas. 1 game, he's 0-1, 10.80. Mullins will lead it off. Pops it out behind second. Oh, Corey Seager lost it, and the son couldn't find it. Wow. So Mullins pops it up just behind second, and Seager just couldn't find it underneath that sun. We'll take it. So Adley Rushman comes to the plate. 268, 827 OPS. So Santander is on deck. So Rushman, 8 homer, 26 RBIs. He 3 for 7 with the home run in the series. Orioles bat need to come alive. They came alive in that ninth inning last night, so let's continue that on. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Mullins at first. They throw it over there. Well, the first disengagement for him. Anthony Hayes is on deck. I was looking at that wrong. There's a strike, 1-2. Base hit, right field. Mullins to hold up at second. So first and second with 2 outs. The way to start the game off. So Austin Hayes batting third today, playing left field, hitting 312, 861 OPS. They give him a hit for that first one, Mullins. Wow. Fly ball, right center field. Gets cut off by the right fielder. Mullins coming home. Then Rushman will go to third. The runners will be at the corner, and the Orioles are out first. 1-0, 1-0. I can't believe they gave Mullins a hit for that. The Orioles draw first blood today. So Santander comes up, 263 with the 809 OPS. Outside 1-0. First and third, nobody out. Bottom of the first, 1-0 Orioles already. 8 homers, 28 RBIs. Outside 2-0. Two 2-0 pitch. Just outside 3-0. Runners at the corners. There's a strike, 3-1. Strike two, 3-2. Orioles with the run in. Mullins, first batter, popped it up behind second. Seager couldn't find it in the sun, fell for a base hit. Adley Rushman singled. Austin Hayes singled in. Mullins. Time called by Santander. This is what the Orioles need. Their bats to come alive right here. You know what the Rangers can do, so you got to score some runs. He walked him. Bases are loaded full of Orioles. So Ryan Mountcastle will be coming up. 241, 738, playing first base today. Pitching coach is coming out for the Rangers. Looked like he was just out there talking to the young man. This is only his second start. He's up here for DeGrom, so DeGrom is home on bereavement, or on his wife is pregnant. So I think the kid just kind of getting frazzled. They had to go out and talk to him. The Orioles lead at 1-0. Still nobody out. Mountcastle at the plate. There's a strike. 11 homers, 37 RBIs, 2 for 7 with an RBI and a double in the series. Swing and a miss, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Mountcastle drives it deep into right field. It's going to be caught in front of the wall. It'll get 1 run in. The runner and Hayes goes to third. 2-0 Baltimore. There's 1 out. Runners at the corners now. Ramon Urias is playing second base today. Comes up 275, 750. So runners at the corners. Left-handed pitcher on the mound is Bradford for Texas. Urias takes a strike on the first pitch. 1 homer, 17 RBIs. He's 1 for 5, RBI and a double in the series. He's played in 32 games this year. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Well, ever since pitching coach come out, the kid's throwing better. Outside, 1-2. There's the 1-2 pitch. Fouls it back. 2. So 1 out. Runners at the corners. You're in the bottom half of the first. Orioles already scored twice. But I'd like to see him bust this open a little bit in this inning with all these runners on base. Keep leaving them out there, you're going to lose it again to Texas. Texas is going to score. There's soft ground ball to short, over to second, over to first. Oh, 6-4-3 double play. Orioles score a couple on 3 hits. We'll go top of the second, 2-0 Baltimore. All right, let's get at it. We'll go to the top of the second. Coming up for the Rangers, be Garcia, Jung, and Hine. Garcia will lead it off. He's hitting 249 with the 829 OPS. Bradish is on the mound for the Orioles. 14 pitches, 9 for strikes. He struck out all 3 in the first inning. There's the inside 1-0 to Garcia. There's a strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 14 homers, 49 RBIs. He's 1 for 8 in the series. High for a ball, 2-2. Fouls it off. Stays 2-2. He took off running. He thought it was fair. Oh, what happened there? The 2-2. Fouls it back again. The home run, he tied for the home run lead, and he leads the MLB in RBIs with 49. Fouls it off. Stays 2-2. Time called by the hitter. Ground ball. Base hit to right field. So the leadoff man is on for Texas. So the odds for Kyle Bradish strikeouts is over under 7.5. So Josh Jung comes to the plate. He's 281 with the 835 OPS. Runner at first. Nobody out. We're in the top of the second. Ball a little low. 1-0. Orioles lead 2-0. Jung with 11 homers, 35 RBIs, 4 for 9, RBI, double, triple in the series. Low, 2-0. Kyle Bradish struck out the side in the first inning, gives up a leadoff single in the second. Fouls it off, 2-1. Low for a ball, 3-1. On deck is Heim, the catcher. So strike, 3-2. Foul tipped it. Nope. Kutcher couldn't hold on to it. Stays 3-2. Full count. Runner at first. Low, he walked him. Well, first and second with nobody out. That'll bring up Jonah Heim, the catcher. 278, 784 OPS. Left-handed batter. Takes a pitch outside, 1-0. Rangers have him at first and second with no one out here in the top of the second inning. Fouls it off, 1-1. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Hey, Rob. 6 homers, 34 RBIs for Heim. Went 2 for 4 with an RBI in this series. I think that was yesterday. Orioles finally scored 2 in the first inning. Now they got to keep it going here. Top of the second. Heim ground ball to first. Mountcastle over the side. Back to first. 1-6. Oh, I'm sorry. 3-6-1 double play. 2 outs. Nice cover by Bradish. Nice throw by Mateo. Everything worked out well. Great double play. So runner at third with 2 outs now for the Rangers. Travis Jankowski comes to the plate, the left fielder, hitting 309, 794 OPS. Strike 1. No homers, 9 RBIs in 25 games. Curveball, nice one. 0-2. The 0-2. Another curve. Did he go? No, he did not. 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. We'll go to bottom half of the second. It's 2-0 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it. So we'll go to the bottom of the second. No runs, 1 hit. No errors for the Rangers. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Orioles. Cody Bradford pitching for the Rangers. Coming up for the Orioles in the bottom half. Gunnar Henderson, James McCann, and Jorge Mateo. I don't never win nothing on fast play. The first pitch. Gunnar Henderson fouls it off. Henderson hitting 204 with a 719 OPS. 5 homers, 11 RBIs. He's 0 for 4 in the series. There's a strike, 1-1. Henderson had yesterday off. Cotton candy. Ball low, 1-2. Looks quite windy there. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. So James McCann will come up. McCann is doing the DH today. He's hitting 186. 522 OPS. There's a strike. Two homers, 5 RBIs. He's 1 for 4 with the double in the series. Fly ball in the left center field. Caught. Oh. Jankowski made a running low catch. 2 outs. So Jorge Mateo comes to the plate. Mateo, 229 with the 674 OPS. Shortstop for the Orioles. Takes a strike. Fouls it off. 0-2. Low for a ball, 1-2. 2 outs, nobody on here in the bottom of the second. 6 homers, 22 RBIs. He's 1 for 6 in the series. Outside, 2-2. He stole the base, but then no, it wasn't him. It was McCann. Fouls it off. Stays 2-2. Time called by the batter. Low. It's a full count. 3-2. Fouls it back. The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball in the center field. Tavares has it. 1-2-3 as we go to top of the third. 2-0 Baltimore. All right, let's see what's going on here. We're going top of the third. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Rangers. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Orioles. Take a look at some scores real quick. Bottom of the 8th inning. Tampa Bay is beating the Dodgers 11-10. Top of the third, 3-1 San Diego over New York. Top of the third, Cleveland leads St. Louis 1-0. Bottom of the second, White Sox and Tigers are scoreless. And no score in the rest of the games that are coming up tonight. Kyle Bradish on the mound for the Orioles. Leading off, Robbie Grossman, Leody Tavares, and then Marcus Semien. As Grossman takes a strike on the first pitch. Fouls it off, 0-2. Grossman hitting 241 to 691 OPS. Low in the dirt, 1-2. Appreciate a thumbs up if anybody likes what they're hearing. Come on back and see us again. 6 homers, 29 RBIs for Grossman. He's 2 for 5 with a home run, 3 RBIs in the series. Inside, 2-2. Pops it up in left field. There's one out. Kyle Bradish, 5-11 against the East, 14-1 against everybody else. Wow. 7.86 average against the East, 2.14 against all others. Wow. So Tavares comes to the plate, center fielder, 316, 822 OPS, left-hander. Ground ball to second. Over to first. Urias throws him out. 2 up, 2 down. Go back to the top of the lineup. Marcus Semien comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Struck out his first time up. As Brady struck out the side in the first inning. Two outs, nobody on for the Rangers here in the top of the third. Ball for a high. High for a ball. Ball for a high, one of them. Maybe if I go back to drinking, they'll get it right. 2-0 Baltimore. Way over the catcher's head. 2 balls, no strikes. That's like every game I've seen that from one of the pitchers out there. Over the catcher's head, all the way to the backstop. So 2-0 to Semien. Fly ball, right center field. Santander has it, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom half of the third. 2-0 Baltimore. All right, we're coming bottom half of the third. Orioles lead at 2-0. Coming up for the Orioles will be Mullins, Rushman, and Austin Hayes. Cody Bradford on the mound for the Rangers. May 29th to the 31st. Cleveland's coming into town in Baltimore. First pitch to Mullins is a strike. Strike two. Just outside, 1-2. Mullins 1-for-1, scored a run. He popped it up right behind second, and Seager couldn't find it in the sun. Fouls it off, 1-2. On deck is Adley Rushman. All right, 2-2. Strikes him out. Adley Rushman comes to the plate. He's 1-for-1. He scored a run. There's a strike. Pops it up down the right field line. Just foul, I guess. 0-2. Fouls it back. Bounces it to third, but foul ball. Pops it up over by third. That's out of play. Inside, 1-2. On deck is Austin Hayes. Ground ball, foul again, past third. Ground ball. Third base has it. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down. So Austin Hayes comes to the plate. He's 1-for-1. Singled in a run his first time up. Hitting .316 on the year. Deep into left field. Deep and off the wall. Hayes heading for third. He'll get there easy. Left fielder jumped up trying to catch it. Bounced off the wall. Got away from him. Gave Hayes a chance to go all the way to third base. And Mr. Splash is having the time of it, getting everybody wet in the bird bath. Boy, yeah, that would have been a home run in a lot of places. Oh, just over his glove. He jumped up trying to made a good effort having it. So Santander will come to the plate. Walked his first time up. Way outside. 2-0. Runner at third, 2 outs for the Orioles. Good chance to score here. Let's get it done. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Two changeups that got him. Timeout call by Santander. The 2-2. Ball low, 3-2. 2 outs, runner at third. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. So we'll go to the top of the fourth. 2-0 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it. So at the end of three, no runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Rangers. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Orioles. Coming up for Texas against Kyle Bradish should be Corey Seager, Nathaniel Lowe, Adolis Garcia. June 10th is Adley Rushman bobblehead day. So Seager leads it off. 0 for 1 today. Struck out his first time up. Fly ball into left field. Austin Hayes has it. There's 1 out. Bradish has thrown 47 pitches. Low for ball. Nathaniel Lowe at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. 277 on the year. Ball 2, 2 0. Ground ball to second. Urias throws him out. 2 up, 2 down. It's up to Dilius Garcia. He's 1 for 1 today. The 2-0 or the fly ball. Austin Hayes has it. 1, 2, 3. We go to bottom half to 4. 2-0 Baltimore. All right, coming up bottom half of the 4th. The Orioles lead at 2-0. Corey Bradford still on the mound for the Rangers. Mountcastle, Urias, and Henderson are due up for the Orioles. Mountcastle leading it off. Yesterday was Ryan Mountcastle bobblehead day. Low for a ball. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Mountcastle has an RBI today. Pops it up out behind first. There's 1 out. Ramon Urias comes to the plate. He's playing second base today. 0 for 1. Ball low. Fly ball into center field. Tavares underneath it. 2 up, 2 down. So Gunnar Henderson comes up. He's 0 for 1 today. Struck out his first time out. There's a strike. Strike 2. Quickly 0-2 on Henderson. He takes time out. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. 1, 2, 3. We'll go top of the 5th. 2-0 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it. See if we can check some scores here real quick. I guess not. They're back already. Top of the 5th, Kyle Bradish still on the mound for the Orioles. Bradish thrown 54 pitches, 34 for strikes. He struck out 4. Josh Jung will lead it off for the Rangers. Walked his first time up. For ball. It'll be Jung, Heim, and Jankowski due up this inning. Fouls it off, 1-1. Ground ball to Mateo over to first. 1 out. That'll bring up Jonah Heim. Heim's 0 for 1 today. We're in the top of the 5th, 2-0 Baltimore. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Rangers. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Orioles. There's a strike. He's got a great curveball today. That's for darn sure. Fly ball in the right field. Santander has it. 2 up, 2 down. So that'll bring up Travis Jankowski, the left fielder. He's 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. Left-handed batter gets the right-hander Kyle Bradish. Here's a strike. Here's strike 2. In the dirt, 1 and 2. Bounces it back to the pitcher. Brad picks it up, throws it first. Oh, just got him. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to bottom half of the 5th. It's 2-0 Baltimore. All right, let's see if we can catch. Oops, see if we can catch these scores before they come back. Top of the 5th, or I'm sorry, top of the 3rd. Yankees are beating San Diego 8-3. Top of the 5th, St. Louis leads Cleveland 3-1. Top of the 4th, Detroit leads the White Sox 4-1. Top of the 3rd, Washington, Kansas City are scoreless. Top of the 2nd, 2-0 Toronto over Minnesota. Bottom of the 2nd, 3-0 Milwaukee over San Francisco. Top of the 2nd, 2-0 Cincinnati over the Cubs. And the rest are later on today. All right, so bottom of the 5th, Corey Bradford's still on the mound for the Rangers. This is his second start in the MLB. Coming up will be James McCann, Jorge Mateo, and Cedric Mullins. Takes a ball on the first pitch. McCann 0 for 1 today. Swing and a miss. Oh, he called a strike on the first pitch. My apologies. 0 and 2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Ground ball to third. Over to first. There's 1 out. Jorge Mateo Mateo comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Ball outside. Pops it foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Base hit, left field. Fifth hit of the game for the Orioles. Mateo's first hit of the game. And we know what Mateo's going to do. So Mullins comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Scored a run. Bradford sets. Outside 1-0. Mateo 15 out of 17 on stolen bases. Throws over to first. That's the first disengagement. Yeah. Yesterday, Mateo was halfway to second before the pitcher even threw the ball. Deep drive into right field, and that thing is way gone. Oh, foul. Oh, man. Just cooked foul. Oh, my goodness. Just hook foul. Man, he crushed it. Oh, crushed that ball. 1-1. High for a ball, 2-1. There's the 2-1 pitch. Mateo, they throw over, gets back. That's his second disengagement. So if he throws over again, he's got to get him out in this at bat. Mateo dancing around over there. There's a strike, 2-2. Mateo has a big lead. I mean, a big lead. Not going. Ball 3, 3-2. On deck is Adley Rutschman. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. Or did he? Oh, he struck him out. Foul tipped it in the catcher's mitt. So 2 outs. Runner at first for the Orioles. So Adley comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with the run scored. Fouls it back. Tails to it first. Fouls it back again, 0-2. Fly ball in the right center field. Right fielder has it. That'll do it. We'll go to the top of the 6th, 2-0 Baltimore. All right, let's see if we can catch some scores here. I don't think we're going to have time. But let's see. We're in the bottom of the sixth. Rangers just scored a run. They have 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. Orioles, 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Cody Bradford, I don't see if he's going to come back out because they had somebody warming up in the bullpen. Austin Hayes would lead it off, and then Santander, and then Mountcastle. So 3, 4, and 5 hitters will be coming up for the Orioles. Top of the fifth, the Yankees lead the Padres 8-3. Bottom of the fifth, 3-2 St. Louis over Cleveland. Bottom of the fourth, 4-1 Detroit over Chicago. Top of the fourth, 1-0 Washington over Kansas City. Top of the third, Toronto over Minnesota 2-0. Bottom of the second, Milwaukee leads 7-0 over San Francisco. And bottom of the second, Cubs lead the Reds 3-2. Bradford goes 5 innings, 5 hits. Josh Sborz is the new pitcher. 13 games, 1-2, 3 holds, 5.06, 16 innings, 21 strikeouts. He's walked 7. Austin Hayes will be the first batter against him. Ground ball up the middle, cut off by second base, and throws him out. Simeon throws him out. So Santander comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He's walked once. Turn around the bat left-handed. There's a strike. 0-1. Low 1-1. Throws a 4-seam, a slider. In the dirt, 2-1. The 2-1 to Santander. Inside, 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of 6, 2-1 Baltimore. Fouls it back, 3-2. Strike 3 looking. 2 outs. So Ryan Mountcastle comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2-1 Baltimore here in the bottom of the 6. 2 outs, nobody on. Mountcastle at the plate. Swing again and a miss. 0-2. High for ball 1-2. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. We'll go to the top of the 7th, 2-1 Baltimore. All right, let's get back to it. We go to, excuse me. We go to the top of the seventh. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for the Rangers. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Orioles. Coming up for the Rangers would be Lowe, Garcia, and Jung. Kyle Bradish, see if he's still pitching for the Orioles. Orioles are trying to win 1 out of 3. Kyle Bradish is back out there. Ball to Lowe. Fouls it off. 1-1. Nathaniel Lowe is, oops, 0 for 2 today. No, he isn't. That's a Rangers. Lowe is, yeah, he's 0 for 2 today. Drives it into left field. Foul ball, just foul. That was an extra base hit all day. So 1-2 now on Lowe. Brady sets. Inside, 2-2. Brandon Hyde is on the phone, so they're getting somebody warming up down there. Ground ball, right to Henderson at third. Line shot, 1 out. So Garcia will come to the plate. He's 1 for 2 today. Soft liner. Henderson reached over, grabbed it. To the left side of Henderson. And there's 1 out. 75 pitches for Bradish, which is really good. We're in the 7th inning with 1 out. There's a strike. Outside, 1-1. Looked like a sweeper. Shown mostly 4 seams and curveballs today. He's got to change it up here in the 7th. 1-1. High for a ball, 2-1. Fly ball in the center field. Mullins is there. 2 outs. So Josh Jung will come to the plate, the third baseman. He's 0 for 1 today. Outside, 1-0. Cano is up, warming up in the bullpen. So they're trying to get Bradish to finish his 7th inning off. There's a strike, 1-1. Jung 0 for 1. Walked 1 time. 11 homers, 35 RBIs for Jung. Fouls it off, 1-2. Yeah, 82 pitches. We're in the top of the seventh, so he's had a good game. Need to finish it out right here. Oh, 1-2 count on Jung. Oh man, they called that low. 2-2. Oh man, could have used that strike. 2-2 now. Ground ball base. Oh, lines it over Mateo's head in left field. Base hit for Jung. So runner at first, 2 outs. That'll be it for Bradish. Let's see if they bring Colum in or Cano. Colum was warming up earlier. Jonah Heim is due up, the left-handed catcher. 6 2/3. Give up a run on 4 hits, leaving the runner at first base. Kyle Bradish pitched a very good game today. Orioles bats came out scoring in the first and haven't done anything since then. See if we can catch up on the scoreboard here while they're doing a pitch and change. Top of the sixth, 8-3 Yankees over the Padres. Bottom of the sixth, 3-2 Cardinals over the Guardians. Bottom of the fifth, 4-1 Tigers over the White Sox. Bottom of the fourth, 2-0 Washington over Kansas City. Bottom of the fourth, 2-0 Toronto over Minnesota. Bottom of the third, Milwaukee leads San Francisco 7-1. Bottom of the third, Cincinnati and the Cubs are all tied up 3-3. Top of the first, Mets and Colorado are scoreless. So 4:07 start time, Houston at Oakland, Miami at Angels, 4:10 Boston at Arizona, 4:10 Pittsburgh at Seattle, 7:10 Philadelphia at Atlanta. Final score today, Tampa Bay Rays beat the Los Angeles Dodgers 11-10. Wow, what a scoring game there. So Cano will be coming in for the Orioles. He'll be facing Jonah Heim, the catcher for the Rangers, who's 0-2 today. Cano, 21 games, 1-0. Got 10 holds, 0.68, 26 2/3, 29 strikeouts, 1 walk. No home runs, 126 teams are hitting against him. Ground ball foul. Two outs. Runner at first for Texas here in the top of the seventh. 2-1 Baltimore. Jonah Heim at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Fair ball down the right field line in the corner. Santander gets it back in quickly. Runners will be at second and third. So they don't score the tying run, but runners are at second and third with 2 outs. Travis Jankowski, the left fielder, will come up. He's 0-2 today, left-handed batter. So 2 outs, second and third. Top of the seventh. 2-1 Baltimore. Travis Jankowski at the plate. Takes a strike. No homers, 9 RBIs for Jankowski on the year. Fouls it off. 0-2 off the arm of Rushman. Oh, and you can tell he's in pain. Oh. All right, 0-2 pitch coming up. 0-2, 2 outs, second and third. The pitch just outside, 1-2. Fans wanted that one, but that was a ball. Jankowski just back from the IL. The pitch inside, 2-2. The 2-2 fouls it off. Robbie Grossman's on deck. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. We'll go to the bottom half of the seventh. Still 2-1 Baltimore. All right, let's get back into it. Bottom half of the eighth. 1 run, 5 hits for the Rangers. 2 runs, 5 hits for the Orioles. Josh Sborz will be the new pitcher for the Rangers. Coming up for Baltimore will be Urias, Henderson, and McCann. Urias 0 for 2. Henderson 0 for 2. McCann 0 for 2. Need to score another run or 2 or 3. Make it a little safer. So Cole Reagans is the new pitcher for the Rangers. So Urias will lead it off. He's 0 for 2 today. Reagan's a left-hander. He's a strike. Reagan's 12 games, 2-1, 1 holds, 5.59. 19 to 30, struck out 19. Left-hander. Ball 1-1. Four-seamer, changeup, cutter, curveball. Fouls it off, 1-2. Bottom of the seventh, 2-1 Orioles. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. Gunnar Henderson will come up. He's 0 for 2 today. There's a strike. Bounces at the first. There's 2 outs. Low handles the play. So James McCann will come up. He's 0 for 2 today. Doing the DHing. Just been a quiet day. They scored 2 in the first. They haven't been able to do nothing else since. High and outside, 1-0. Two homers, 5 RBIs for McCann. Inside, 2-0. On deck, if he can keep it going, it'll be Mateo. Swing and a miss, 2-1. High and outside, 3-1. Outside, he walked him. Orioles have a runner on. Mateo will come up. He's 1 for 2. Terran Bravaro will come in and pitch run for McCann. So Mateo comes to the plate. For a ball, 1-0. Mateo singled his last time up. 2-1 Baltimore. Bottom of the 7th. Fouls it back. 1-1. The time called by Mateo. Inside, 2-1. Lines it into right field. And that'll be caught. We'll go top of the 8th. 2-1 Baltimore. All right. Top of the 8th. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for the Rangers. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Orioles. Take a look at some scores here. Top of the 7th, Yankees lead the Padres 8-5. Top of the 7th, St. Louis leads Cleveland 3-2. Top of the 6th, Detroit leads the White Sox 4-1. Bottom of the 5th, Washington leads Kansas City 2-0. Top of the 5th, Toronto leads Minnesota 2-0. Bottom of the 4th, Milwaukee leads San Francisco 7-1. Top of the 4th, Cincinnati and Chicago Cubs are tied 3-3. Top of the 2nd, the Mets and Colorado are scoreless. Oops. And all the other games later on tonight. There's one final. Tampa Bay beat Los Angeles Dodgers 11-10. So Cano will stay in the pitch in the 8th inning for the Orioles. Robbie Grossman, Tavares, and Simeon are due up. Fly ball, base. Oh, Robbie Grossman with the base hit to center. So Rangers have leadoff man on. Tavares comes up. He's 0 for 2 today. So Bubba Thompson comes in to pitch run for Grossman, which is kind of surprising to me. Grossman has halfway decent speed. There's a ball. So ball 1 to Tavares. 0 for 2, hitting 311 on the year. Throw over to first. That's one disengagement. The 1-0. There goes the runner. Ground ball. Mountcastle has it. Tosses it to Cano. Just beats the runner to first base. So 1 out. Runner at second now for Texas. So Simeon will come up. He's 1 for 3 today. Cano just beat him to the bag. So Thompson's down at second now with 1 out. Simeon, ground ball to second. Urias throws it to first. 2 outs, runner at third. So Seager will come up to the plate. He's 0 for 3 today. Outside, 1-0. 1 run, 6 hits for Texas now. Outside, 2-0. Fly ball in the left center field, going deep. Off the wall, that'll tie the game up. And Seager end up with a double. And we're tied 2-2 in the top of the. Come on, internet. What happened? So Colum comes in to replace Cano. So Low at the plate. He's 0 for 3. High for ball. Danny Colum is the new pitcher for the Orioles. There's a strike. 1-1. 2 outs. Runner at second. Fly ball in the left center field. Austin Hayes has it. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. We're tied 2-2. All right, let's take a look here as we go to bottom of the 8th. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Rangers. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Orioles. See, we catch this up a little bit. So Cedric Mullin I don't know. Damn internet. Marlowe's warming up for the Rangers. Mullins is at first. Nobody out. Adley Rushman coming up to the plate. Adley's 1 for 3 with the run scored today. Cole Reagan on the mound. Left-hander. Mullins at first. There's one disengagement. Mullins 13 for 14 in stolen bases. Outside 1-0. Mullins with a good lead. Fouls it back. 1-1. Come on, we got to get something going here. High and outside, 2-1. Ooh, called that a strike. 2-2. High strike. Outside 3-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. 3-2 count on Adley Rushman. There he goes. Base hit center field. Mullins heads for third. Tavares the ball back in. The Orioles have runners at the corners. Nobody out. Austin Hayes will be coming up, the hottest hitter on the team. He's 2 for 3. He has an RBI already today. He's hitting 318 on the year. Line shot right up the middle. Bruce Bocce's coming out. Get a pitching change here. So Barlow will be the new pitcher for the Rangers. Let's see here, 2-6. Sorry, guys, I had to take down the bat. It was slowing down my process for some reason. So Barlow will be coming in. Austin Hayes will be the first to face him. And Hayes is the best hitter on the team right now. The hot one. Take a look at some scores. Bottom of the 7th, it's 8-6 Yankees over the Padres. Top of the 8th, 3-2 St. Louis over Cleveland. Top of the 7th, 4-1 Detroit over Chicago. White Sox. Bottom of the 6th, 2-0 Washington over Kansas City. Top of the 6th, 2-0 Toronto over Minnesota. Bottom of the 5th, 7-1 Milwaukee over San Francisco. Top of the 5th, Cincinnati and the Cubs are tied 3-3. Bottom of the 2nd, New York Mets and the Colorado Rockies are scoreless. In the warm-ups, Houston is at Oakland. Miami's at Los Angeles Angels. Boston's at Arizona. Pittsburgh's at Seattle. And later on tonight, Philadelphia at Atlanta. So Barlow, 4 games, 0-0, no holds, 0.75, 2 and 2/3, struck out 2, walked 1, giving up a home run. Teams are hitting 273 off him. Right-handed pitcher coming up against Hayes. The infield is coming in, runners at the corners. Nobody out for the Orioles. Let's bust this thing open. Hayes, slow grounder, foul. I don't remember the score, but the Tigers are winning, Robert. That's all that matters. I think it was 4-1 Detroit. Yeah, 4-1 Detroit over Chicago White Sox. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Hayes. Low for a ball, 1-1. Runner at first and third for the Orioles. Nobody out. Bottom of the eighth, we're tied 2-2. Ground ball, base hit. 3-2 Baltimore. 3-2 Baltimore. As Anthony Santander will come up. Austin Hayes, the hottest hitter on the team, drives it up the middle for a base hit, gives the Orioles a 3-2 lead. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Santander turns around the bat left-handed, fouls it back. On deck is Mountcastle. Hey, Robert, you got to wait and see my commercial break on this next inning. You got to see the picture. Just for you, I got it. So ball in the dirt, 1-1. 2 runs, 7 hits for the Rangers. 3 runs, 7 hits for the Orioles. Bauman and Bautista are warming up in the Orioles bullpen. Santander at the plate. Runners at first and second. No one out. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Barlow on the mound for the Rangers. Deep fly, foul ball. Oh, up in the upper decks, but foul. So it's still 1-2 count on Santander. Fly ball, right center field. It'll be caught. Not deep. Oh, and they run into each other, but they catch it. Wow. I don't know what was going on there. They didn't hear each other, I guess. Jankowski and Tavares ran into each other, but they caught it. Tavares was not too happy. Jankowski snuck in there on him. So 1 out, first and second. So Ryan Mountcastle comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with the sac fly into first. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Low for a ball, 1-1. On deck, Urias playing second base today. Bowman and Bautista warming up in the bullpen. Just outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1. First and second, one out. Pops in the left field. Ryan Thompson has it. There's 2 outs. Come on, Orioles. You got to get some hits with these guys on base. 2 outs, first and second. Bottom of the 8th, 3-2 Baltimore. Ramon Urias comes up. He's 0 for 3. Or Adam Frazier's coming in to pinch hit. Frazier come in and pitch it and stay in the game and play second base, I'm sure. He's hitting 250 with a 745 OPS. Left-handed batter against a right-handed pitcher. 6 homers, 23 RBIs. Orioles are 2 for 6 with runners in scoring position. Got to get better. What happened? Time called? Time called by the catcher, I guess. King is warming up in the Rangers bullpen, but he hasn't been warming up very long. So Bochy comes out, takes the ball from Barlow. We'll have a pitching change. Hey, Rob, you're still there. Look at this. That's for the 9th inning. All right, so John King will be the new pitcher for the Rangers. So a left-hander coming in to face Adam Frazier. 3-2 Baltimore. John King has appeared in 4 games, 1 hold, 4.15 earned run average, 4 in the 3rd innings, 3 strikeouts, no walks, no home runs. Teams are hitting 478 against them. Rangers have the 2nd best ERA in the starting. In the bullpen, they have the 4th worst. So 2 outs, runners at first and second for the Orioles. So lefty against lefty. The pitch, outside, 1-0. Went 1 for 3 last night. Takes a ball. 2-0, and it gets away from the catcher for a minute. Runners don't advance. 2-0. There's a strike. 2-1 to Frazier. The 2-1 to Frazier. Frazier drives it into right field. That'll be caught. That'll end it. We'll go top of the ninth. 3-2 Baltimore. All right. Top of the ninth. 2 runs, 7 hits for the Rangers. 3 runs, 7 hits for the Orioles. Batista's in. 24 games, 3-1. 12 of 16 on the saves. 1.44 earned run average. 25 innings. He has struck out 50, walked 17, given up 2 home runs. Opponents are hitting 157 over. So the big man's in. Garcia will lead it off, followed by Jung and then Heim. Garcia is 1 for 3 today, but he's got some power in him. With Felix Bautista. The first pitch. It's a strike. Adam Frazier's at second, and McKinnon goes into right field for Santander. High for ball. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. That'll bring up Jung, who's 1 for 2. Lines it foul down the left field line. Young 1 for 2 today. Need this win right here, the Orioles do. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. The 0-2. Low in the dirt. 1-2. Ooh, almost swung at it. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss strikes him out. 2 outs in the top of the ninth. Jonah Heim will be coming up. Jonah Heim, 1 for 3 today. 2 outs. Nobody on. Top of the ninth. 3-2 Baltimore. Everybody's on their feet. Inside. 1-0. Pops it up. Never get out of play. 1-1. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 strike away. It's a big win right here. Oh, foul tipped it and out of Rushman's glove. Oh, 1-2 again. All right, 2-2. No, in the dirt, he strikes him out. That'll do it. Orioles finally win it. 3-2. So final score: Orioles 3, Texas 2. Orioles go half game up on Texas for the second best record in the MLB. 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Orioles. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Rangers. trying to get. There we go. Man, I'll tell you, this thing is slow today. So, final score 3-2 Baltimore. Winning pitcher is Colomb. He goes to 2-1 with a 2.37. Losing pitcher is Reagans. He drops a 2-2, 5.75. And Felix Bautista gets his 13th save. His earned run average 1.38. Top performers of the game, Bradish went 6 2/3, gave up 4 hits, 1 earned, 4 struck out 4. Hayes went 3 for 4 with a triple and 2 RBIs. Bradford for Texas, 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts. 10 total bases for the Rangers, 9 for the Orioles. And that'll do it on that. Let's check the scores for you. So at the end of 7 innings, the White Sox have come back and taken the lead. They lead at 5-4 over the Tigers. Top of the 9th, Yankees lead the Padres 10-6. Bottom of the 9th, Cardinals lead the Guardians 3-2. Top of the 8th, the Nationals lead the Royals 2-1. Top of the 7th, the Blue Jays lead the Twins 2-0. Top of the 7th, Brewers lead the Giants 7-4. Bottom of the 5th, Cincinnati over Chicago Cubs 5-3. Top of the 4th, Rockies lead the Mets 2-0. Top of the 1st is underway. Astros and Athletics are scoreless. Top of the 1st is underway. Marlins and Angels are scoreless. Just underway, Red Sox and Diamondbacks. And Pirates and Mariners just underway. Later on tonight at 7:10 is Phillies at the Braves. Final scores, Rays beat the Dodgers 11-10, 15 hits for the Rays, 12 for the Dodgers. That must have been one crazy game right there. Final score here, Orioles 3, Rangers 2. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. It helps the algorithms with the YouTube. And we'll see you next time on the Scotty B Show. Have a great day, great night, whatever the case may be. We'll send you out with this.